Ryan here. I wanted to welcome you to my first episode of True Stories. Some are embarrassing, but I'm swallowing my pride and just going to tell you everything and how clumsy and stupid I sometimes can be. But, so, without further ado, the first story is called Staple Gun. And why is it called Staple Gun? Well, let's see. So one day, my mom was working out in the shed in our backyard, and she needed some help. And I went out there just to kind of help out and see what they're doing. My brother was out there also, and my brother thought it'd be funny to pick up the staple gun and about 5 feet away shoot me with it. Now, I'm not talking about the little stapler. I'm talking about a staple gun, okay? Got really nice pointy staples to it. The big ones, they don't feel very good even 5 feet away. And he was shooting me, ha ha ha, and I was like, come on, let me do it. And I would shoot a couple, and then he shot, and no more came out. It was empty. It was empty. I said, dang it, I wanted to do it. And I was like, well, bye, I had my fun out here. So I go back inside, and about an hour later, I went back outside to check on him, or no, actually it wasn't an hour later. It was the next day. And so I was out there the next day, and my mom was out there working again. My brother wasn't out there this time. And I saw the staple gun laying there. I'm like, let's play with it again. And I shot it, and I knew it was empty. And I shot it, and I shot it one more time, and nothing came out because it was empty. And I looked at my mom, and I said, I want like this. I took the gun and I put it to my hand. Yeah, this isn't going. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. I don't want to spoil a spoiler alert, but so anyways, so I went like this. I said, hey, Mom, you want me to do it? Because she didn't know it was empty. And then I had this little feeling like, you shouldn't do that, right? Just in case, right? You shouldn't do it. And I was like, for me to feel better, I had to tell my mom, no, Mom, it's actually empty. We ran out yesterday. She's like, but there could be one left. You never know. And I couldn't help myself. And I went, and I was like, and sure enough, there was a staple in my hand. Oh, was it sticking out a little bit? Oh no, it was flush. You just saw a line of metal. It was fully in my hand. It didn't feel very good. I was in shock, actually. I probably didn't feel anything at first because I was just in disbelief. And I was like, oh no. And my mom, she says, you didn't. I go, look. And she goes, oh, don't show that to me. I didn't take it out right then. I wanted to show my stepdad. And I went in there, and he was sitting there on the chair, and I was like, look what I just did. He's like, what'd you do there? I'm like, a staple gun in my hand? How'd that happen? I put it right here, and I squeeze the trigger thing. He's like, well, you big dummy? Fully deserved. And I went back, so I took it out right in front of him. I took it out. And oh, by the way, before I took it out, so this is about a 2-minute period, okay, before I took it out. And my hand started to bulge up with blood. And just like, I could feel my skin just lifting up. Oh, and I was like, okay, I gotta pull it out. And I pulled it out, and like a little fountain of blood just came out. And I was like, oh, it was like purple. I mean, and then it was like, oh, it is. Then there's red everywhere, of course. And then basically I couldn't. What happened was after that, I don't want to skip anything. What happened after that was I went to the shed, and and I went and checked the gun, and I pulled it out, and it had a full sleeve of staples in it. I talked to my brother that day. He goes, "Oh yeah, right after you left, I refilled it right there." I said, "You refilled it and put it right back there?" He goes, "Yeah." So, yeah, good. I don't know what happened the first couple times I pulled the trigger when supposedly nothing came out. I guess I didn't hear it hitting something or whatever. But that didn't feel very good. My hand was sore for sure 3 days. I was like this. I was like, oh. And I decided after the second day, I decided to put some ice on it and just like sit there with it like, oh, what was I thinking? But you know what? It makes a good story for later. Thank you very much. If you like my video, please like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time with True Stories.